Hey, what's up, guys? This is Bires for your Friday updates, market updates. So let's start with Bitcoin and how I'll chart it. So the past few days I said that we need to close above previous day lows. It's like we've been closing below it continuously, like this. Right there, we closed below it again. Then, as I said, if we just sweep the previous day low and continue upward and close above the previous day low, there's a chance for us to have a small relief of some sort. So right now it happened here that we just sweep the previous day low. Then on the lower time frame, we had some relief to the upside. So levels I'm watching right now are the level I'm watching is this one. So we have point of control around 31.3k. Then that will surely have a reaction. So for this one, this is arbitrary. I have no positions yet, so I'll let market structure form there before I short. So it doesn't matter if we don't get this entry, but a double confirmation is better to have than knife catching an entry, to be honest. So I do think that we head downwards even further. Like, there's no sign of strength here, unless we close above this on the daily. Unless we close above these highs, yeah. So if this refined level doesn't hold, the next level that I would watch is this one, from 32,650 to 33,665. Then same thing, I would watch market structure to form. Then on the double confirmation, I would short it down to this level. I do believe that we go lower than this. Like, it's not the bottom is not in yet. So that's it for Bitcoin. Whenever you're at resistance, you should be careful longing any alt, because a 1% move on Bitcoin can liquidate you. On If you're over leveraged on an altcoin, it can stop you out or liquidate you and whatnot. So always remember to have your risk management in place. So that's it for Bitcoin. Let's move on to the chart requests. Or ETH. Let's do ETH. I did ETH earlier. So on the daily, it looks bad, because this is bearish all over. We have this level here at 2,300 until 2,400. So if price gets there, I would just short it. I would just short this level, because it has been a strong level of support back then, but right now it flipped into resistance. So I do think ETH is going lower as well. Like, if the bear market continues, can start seeing these until 1,300 on Ethereum. Right now I wouldn't buy large bags of ETH unless you're already in from, let's say, around 1k 900, around these levels. I wouldn't buy a large bag here unless you're gonna buy something on the NFT market or whatever. So yeah, that's pretty much on Ethereum. I'm watching 2,300 to 2,412. So right here we have you can let MS form. You can let MS form or set your bids at 2,300 or at the middle at 2,350 and put your stops above this high. So if you ever get invalidated, it was a good attempt. Uh, it's a good attempt to short this ETH. It was a good attempt to short ETH. But if we don't get don't get this high, I'm looking at this low here. A short would only be taken if Bitcoin is at a key level resistance. Okay, so if Bitcoin is not at a key level resistance when ETH is at this level, I wouldn't short it yet. I would wait for Bitcoin to be at a key level resistance. So that's pretty much it for Ethereum. Then let's move on to the chart requests. We have Solana, Fantom, Binance Coin, Ape, TRX. So let's do Solana first. I already have a chart on Solana. Okay. So I long this coin at around 45.10, around here. Yeah, at this level. And I also called it at 40 to 41.8. I guess I didn't call it to you guys, but I did on an NFT group. So it's up by around 30%. Around 30%. So I do think Solana is gonna go down even further, just because of BTC being bearish on the lows. This is what I think it'll do. It will fill this imbalance, it will fill this imbalance and continue downward. Right. If you're into Sol NFTs, like Solana NFTs, I would suggest you selling your Solana between 56 to 61. Yeah, like if you haven't sold your profits on Solana, you can try de-risking your assets at these levels. Okay, so I think once we reach this level, we would continue the downward movement. So this, if you long this coin, if you have already long this coin around here or here, this is a good target to have, because first we have the heuristics, and I think it's such a good tool to have when identifying resistances. So look at this, we had a slight deviation, then it didn't get passed through the 4-hour heuristics. Then yeah, that's pretty much it. So if you want to short this coin, okay, if you want to short this coin, you can try bidding the middle or just letting market structure form, like always. Okay. Then an ideal target would be, first you have 39.34 as your target. Then these levels came from volume levels from my volume profiles. So once we get this short, if we trade below this, there's a high chance that we tag this level as well. Tag 26.3. So if you're not seeing Solana flipping this level, flipping this 39.34, I wouldn't long yet. Like, I have no confirmation to long there yet. I would see a reclaim above, then market structure form, then you long it again, given bullish conditions also on Bitcoin. Okay. So the middle one is the point of control. We have 3 take profit levels if we do get a really nice short at this level. So first take profit level is 39.34, 30.65, then 26.3. Then if all those levels fail, the next stop for Solana would be 19.40. If 19.40 fails, expect Solana to be trading at around $10 each. Okay, let's do FTM. Okay. Okay, FTM really died hard. Like, I think we charted this at around is it at this level? We charted it around that level, this one. From there it got 77% down. Okay, but that doesn't matter anymore. So let's okay. So as you can see, we broke this low again and continued the bearish market structure. So again, we're gonna look at the imbalances that we can fill. If we look at the chart closely, we have this imbalance right here that isn't filled yet, and and the imbalance is close to the heuristics, like it's within the heuristics. So I believe that this area is also a good short. If it goes to this price as well, at around 0.47 to 0.50, you can look at lower time frame. You can look at the lower time frame to see which level you're going to short. So the play would be to short everything unless proven otherwise, because right now Bitcoin is just so bearish for me. I already said like a week ago that it's gonna come down on these highs. Said it's gonna come down to at least this level, but it exceeded our expectations. Then got down 33% in like a week. In just a week. So I expect further down movement on Bitcoin. I think we might see 20k Bitcoin this year. 20k Bitcoin. And I guess Maniac would agree. I saw his tweet about it. as well. And other friends I trust. They're saying that we tag 20k this year or even lower. So the game would be in the H4 charts. I won't be focusing on the lower time frame charts. So on the H4 charts, I would look to short imbalances for a continued downward movement. So what's a good target for uh, FTM? It's a good target for FTM. I just got about that. So if you short this, a good first target would be this low. Okay. Okay. If you short this, this is your first target. If you set above your stop loss above the heuristics, you will have that's another 50% loss with a 9% stop loss. Like you can position size correctly here based on your port. It will be different for the rest of us, for each of us. Okay, that's the plan for FTM. Next one we have BNB. Okay, for BNB, we are at the heuristics. Yeah, can be hard. Can be okay. Here you can see that we already filled the gap, the liquidity gap. Then we are at the H4 order block, a bearish order block, and we are also at resistance with the heuristics. I wouldn't do anything with it right now, and I wouldn't personally trade this coin right now, so I'll be waiting for a confirmation on the downside. Since we are at an H4 supply zone, I would be waiting for this coin to break this low, since that's the lowest point of the coin. I would wait it to break this low. Let me see. Maybe not that low, just this low, so we can have a change of character. If we have a change of character, then close above this low, then a bearish retest of an order block right here would set us up for a nice short. So if you're more conservative, you can wait for it to break this low, then have this trade setup instead. You'll short a level here. You'll short a level here for until further price action will dictate it. Okay. Done with BNB. I wouldn't be longing this as we are at resistance. I'm never comfortable longing a coin at resistance. Okay. So the next one we have ape. Wait, I already have an ape chart here. So right here, ape chart. I'm waiting on 10.7 short. The 10.7 short. This is a significant level since it's been treated as support here for 1 week. So I'd expect that if we broke it, it will be a really nice resistance for us to short. So 10.7 is the level to keep. But right now I'm in a long until 10.7. I'm already 6% up. Yeah. Depending on Bitcoin, I think Bitcoin just it's in the middle of nowhere right now. So I would wait for my short here. Then by that time, I guess Ape is already at this high, at this level. I would want it to touch that level for a clean retest, clean SR flip or whatnot. Uh, if we don't get that, let's see. If we don't get that level, the next level I'm going to watch is this one at around 7.22. At around 7.22, because that would still be valid. That would still be valid because, okay, technically our market structure on the 15 minute is looks like this. Yeah, I only longed here because heuristics is here. It happens a lot. It happens a lot. Like your OB would not get filled here below. Only the heuristics gets all the action. So I keep it in my charts. If you are wondering what are heuristics, take a note of the settings. So you put 3 EMAs on your chart. The EMA 34 on high, 36 on close, 39 on low. Okay, screenshot this so you have a reference on heuristics. So heuristics, I use them often on the 15-minute chart or anywhere really. It's used anywhere. Of course, the higher time frame will always come first. It has more. It has more. Impact on the price. This is just a scalp for me. Okay, last one. We have TRX. Let's make this short and simple. Ooh. TRX. Let's see. This coin is just grabbing. I don't know what it's doing, because there are no clear market structure. I know that this coin pumps crazy hard, but if you short right here on on the middle band, I think wicks like this could just wick you out of your position, even though your short is correct. But personally, let's try to analyze the market structure. Since we have this break. Okay, then we didn't have a break here, so these are all market structure. Oh, we did have a break here, so all the imbalances are filled. What else? I would be personally inclined to short this coin, but not right now. Let's see what isn't filled. Yeah, if you're trading this, it's just so volatile. Like, you'll get 11% candles even if you short right here, even if you short correctly. For example, here on the lower time frame, we had a change of character, and we were planning to short this imbalance and put our stop losses above this high. So this time, when price came back to that imbalance, it just waked up and then continued to go lower. The sentiment was right to short, but due to the wild nature of this coin, you got stopped out because of volatility. So maybe on the lower time frame, let's analyze this instead. So we are in 4-hour heuristics. Since this is a resistance, I would be more inclined to look for shorts. Okay, how do we look for shorts here? Once we don't have untapped levels, so let's look for shorts here. Once it breaks this level, again, our favorite pattern to trade, it's seen all over. So once it breaks down below it, then comes back above, then you short it at the confirmation. Okay, you always short the confirmation. You don't try to short anything here because it's risky. If you short here, then it goes above here, you will be at maximum pain. So I would suggest just waiting and be patient on how market structure will form. Right now, let's see if it will, once Bitcoin reaches resistance, it will surely come down again. There's no coin that can decouple against Bitcoin. So yeah, that's for TRX. Personally, I won't be trading TRX just because of the massive wicks, just because of the our really strong volatility. I'm not interested in trading it. I'll stay on my coin Ape. Yeah, Ape is much more easier to trade than it's much more technical. Okay, then on Luna, let me just share a Luna thing. Luna got delisted, and if you made money on Luna, please take care of it by using correct risk management strategies. You can read my PDF to refresh and just protect your capital on a bear market. If you once you think bottom is in, probably it's not. Like, this is just a relief pump. We've been waiting for days, as I've explained. Like a sweep of previous day low, open above, then we get a run through the highs. But I'm bearish overall on this one. So if you're in a long, you should be aggressively taking profits. Okay, never think that just because your coin pumped 20%, it will stay at 20% or it will add another 20%. You should be aggressively taking profits and not be greedy on a bear market. So that's it for me. That's it for our Friday updates. The weekend is coming up, and I expect just crabbing around, like doing this. Not really the weekend to look forward to, because it has been a crazy week. a crazy week for us traders. USDD peg, Luna reached 0, then a lot of other stuff happened. We reached 27k, 25k on other pairs, on other exchanges. So that's it for my stream, guys, and thank you for listening and watching.